So, this is something that happens to the creative types in the world, I guess, especially when they're as disaster prone and occasionally flighty as I am. I was going to do an episode, another fiction episode. I was going to read one of my stories. I had the story all planned out. I was like, all right, I know which story I'm going to use. It's one I wrote a while back. I did an update to it and did, editing and stuff. And I can't find it. I can find the older version that is not edited, which is troublesome. It's annoying. I can go back and try and figure out what I did before with the edits and so on. But, it sort of drove me to remember all the other things that I have lost over the years. So much artwork, so many of my stories. There's so much I have lost over the years. Of work that I did. And it bugs me. I think that there's something. Art is often impermanent. In fact, it pretty much always is impermanent. And this is not to say that anything I do rises to the state of being being artful masterpieces or anything, but it is a pursuit of a creative thing. It is an art. And so it is somewhat disconcerting and disappointing to me to consider all the pieces that I lost. All the things I've dropped along the way. I was homeless at one point. I've moved more times than I care to count. And things just fall to the wayside. And it makes me sad. I had collections. I had a whole comic collection that went bust when I didn't have any place to keep it. I had stories I've written for years, poems, paintings that I did. I had collectibles. I had signed first edition Neuromancer. It's given to me as a gift. Lost that. I don't know. Losing things drives me crazy, I think. I think that it reminds me of the impermanence of my existence, I guess. That it's all transitory, that maybe I'll be lost along the way. I don't know. Maybe that's a little too melancholy to put it, but the notion is there that there's something about losing something that bugs me, really bugs me. And I think part of it has to do with my lack of stability in my life. That there's not been a lot of points in my life where things were stable. And that bugs me. It bugs me probably more than it should to lose things. Also makes me a little more of a pack rat than I really should be. Material objects weigh you down. Anyway. Now, this is just me waxing philosophical due to my frustrations. In a more sort of updatey sense, I did get a good suggestion for my next intro to from Chef LePep. It suggests that I do some subjects related to running a superhero role-playing game, what game systems work best, advice to making interesting characters, things like that. And I think that's a That's a good idea. So I'm probably going to do that the next time I do an intro episode, which will probably be sometime later this week, I guess. And beyond that, still very sore from working out, and I'm going to plan to hit the gym tomorrow too, so there's that. And I have an interview tomorrow, so not tomorrow, next day. I have an interview the next day for a position at work that is not exactly, stellar, but will give me a better schedule, so, wish me luck on that, I guess. And, I don't know. That's about all I've got today. Today is a ramble, but slightly focused for the most of it. I hope everyone's well. And, if you have not gone to back the Kickstarters that I've talked about recently, the Designers and Dungeons, and the Baby Beast, I think that's what the other one was called, the one by Andreas Walders. I'll add some links in the show notes if you after I'm done here. But they both will be wrapping up relatively soon, so you should go contribute to those. Beyond that, subscribe, like, share with all the people, stay out of trouble. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Wonder what that is.